we're going to start out by setting up some grids similar to what you did on your Autodesk tutorial. The grids identify major structural elements in plan, similar to what our spot elevations do for us in vertical sections. This plan requires 4 vertical grids and 6 horizontal, so I'm going to start here. The first point that I pick is going to be, choose grid, and it's going to be, click it like that. Now you can see the bubble for the grid is down at the bottom. If I just highlight that, or modify, highlight the grid, I can put the bubble at the top by checking that and unchecking this one. Also, you can see I was playing around here. It started on number 2. Let's start it out on number 1 and click here. Okay, once we're happy with that, then we'll continue our grids, and there's different ways of doing it. You can insert individual grids all the way along, and we're not going to worry about its exact position yet. I'm just going to click, and you can see that it wants to line up with the other one. Oops, I'll start at the bottom this time, just so I don't have to change my bubble. And I'm going to put in 4 vertical grids. And I'm going to put in 6 horizontal. And I've got my first one in. Escape out of that. I'm going to change that one to a letter, capital A. And we'll keep going. And we need 6 of these. And you can see it's automatically labeling in order for us. One more. After that, it's a matter of setting up the grid distances apart. So from grid 1 to 2 is 6 meters. So I'll type that in. And grid 2 to 3 is 12 meters. And finally 6. And we can do the same from the top. The first one is 4 meters. The second 5. The third is 10. Oops. Okay, so our grids are set up. Now let's go to the spot elevations and do those. I'm going to just move over to one of my elevations. I'm going to pick the south elevation. That would be down here, this box here. So I'll double click on it. And you can see the grids are showing up. Now our spot elevations we're going to adjust, and what we want is our main floor, level 1, which is the first floor above grade. We want that to be 10,000. So rather than typing in 10,000 and moving this 1, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the whole bunch. So I'm going to select everything and hit move, and just click out here anywhere and straight up move. I want to go up 10,000, enter. So now you see this spot elevation is at 10, so we're set. Level 2 on this is, if you check your drawing, is 13.5. So we're at 14, so we need this one to change. We can just highlight the number and go 13,500, and that sets it up. We have 2 more spot elevations that we want to have in there, so I'm going to just copy this one up. If I need more, I simply highlight it, copy, pick that point, and then type in the desired distance. And this again is going to be 3,500 millimeters above the others. So 10,000 plus 3,500 to the second floor, and another 35 makes it 17,000. Level 2, and we'll call that one the roof. Okay, and then I'm going to add one more for the top of the parapet, which is a commercial thing. It's the top of the wall above the flat roof, and that one is 500 millimeters up. Now you can see there are some problems here. We've got things overlapping each other. For the grids, it's simple. We just highlight a grid and move one, and they all move because they have been associated with this little box that locks them to each other. In here, we can't read both of these, so I'm going to zoom in close. If I click on that top grid, you look very close, you can see a little zigzag break line on that grid. When I click on that little break line, it offsets the grid for me. So now I can pull that and move it until it's in a position that allows both points to read. And we're going to call that one TO, stands for top of parapet. Okay. So now you can see what our grids and spots look like. As we go to the various elevations, you may have to adjust your viewing. You'll have to break that top grid and adjust it as we did. But now that we're set, we can get ready to start with our walls.